Alright, so it's part of it. Alright.
Yeah, he'll happily hand over the information at the same time. He lets the hut know that we've just killed a hut. It's fine.
Wonderful. Oh man. That's just... I'm still looking at that goddamn roll.
Oh, that's the best roll.
It's the best, worst roll ever.
Well,
Alright, well, I have an observation to make, which is that if we do this as stealthily as possible, the best they can do is suspect rather than prove.
and we were planning on stealth, and I'm going to be using my slicing as best as possible to clear up any evidence.
And I'm gonna do whatever I can.
Leadership checks?
Leadership?
I don't know. I'm not exactly a stealth by nature.
Oh, well, yeah, well, see, I mean, there's stealth checks, but honestly, we should probably check out the place or try to get schematics on where things are. That's a bunch of computers rolls.
Yeah.
And I can help because I also have computers.
So that gives what? A blue dice?
That would probably just give a blue die because you're better skilled and have the same intellect as me.
3 intellect?
Yeah.
Alright, I've got 2 skill and 3 intellect. So 1 blue dice. What's the difficulty to find some the blueprints of them?
1 red, 2 purple. I'm going to upgrade that one.
I'm just never going to roll dice that have reds in them ever again.
Yeah.
Have you been actually traumatized by that roll?
Well, I'm the only guy I think I'm the only guy that's spared so far.
Yes.
We've never seen. We've played probably like, a couple of 100 hours of this game now, and that's the first time we've seen the doubles despair.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Ha-ha!
This is to look up the schematics of the place.
Yeah, you've got.
Not only do I find all the schematics, I even find the hidden rooms.
Yes.
However, you might have tripped a system that somebody was that says somebody was looking into that.
That would be a despair, not a threat.
That's actually threat.
Yeah.
Despair is you trigger that you actually leave in like a trail such that it leads back to you. They just have like somebody access this. Not here's the trail that goes back to them.
Wait a second, I actually might have something better for that, because I do have some things like bypass security, so hang on a second, I'm going to just look this up.
Yeah, perhaps.
Alright, it's just a bunch of things. We'll pay 144, I believe. Wait, that's the wrong one.
So I'll share that with you as you're triumphing. In this case, the Vancor pit is actually the drug lab.
Really? Not the actual Rancor pit?
No, not actually a Vancor pit.
Why don't I trust you? Just this niggling sensation.
So the canyon side would be like the front door.
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't be the front door.
He just said yes.
Oh yeah.
So, not the front door. That'd be inside the interior. That'd probably be the front door. Would probably be down near the skiff garage. Actually, in this place.
Yeah, because the throne room is all the way the hell up there.
Yeah. So if I edit this a little bit. But yeah, apart from that, it's pretty simple layout. It's not a massive place, as you can tell.
And nope. Okay. Looks like that's a negative on those things. All that I did was make it faster. I thought that was what threat did, was make it slower.
No. Well, threat can be spent for a couple of things, but it just means that somebody that they have a small ping that, hey, did somebody access this without permission? Which is unfortunate since we're actually going to be going up against the place, but.
Right, is that a bit more obvious though?
Nothing could be worse than it currently is. Like, this situation is essentially already as bad as it could be, so from here on out, doesn't matter what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, the truth is he's not wrong.
Actually, I'm just surprised that he has any contacts left in the government that we were using. Or did we just ping his network? Oh well.
Yeah.
So depends on how well how much they're keeping an eye on who's pinging their network, I guess.
Yeah. It's probably kind of like, somebody's looking at you, but it's probably common enough that he'll take note, but he won't put all his guys on red alert.
At least it's not like a giant sign saying, "Hello there, we're 5 people looking to kill your boss."
That would have been another despair. A double despair would have been, "Hi, this is our names, and this is where we currently live."
Yeah.
How well this campaign is going for you.
I quite like the idea that actually we just get down to the drug lab, we just find the dead Rancor there, and he'd called it a Rancor pit for tax purposes.
Well, I mean, it is a pit that contains a Rancor.
Didn't Hut Kane use something from Rancors?
No,
That was Crate Dragon.
No,
Crate
it's Crate
Dragons.
Dragons.
Oh,
Maybe
yes,
he-
yes.
Maybe he's
it's a-
maybe he's trying to use Rancor as a replacement for Crate Dragon.
Maybe that's
And
why
maybe
he
it
had
actually makes it super lethal, or even more addictive.
Oh my god, why do you
Always give the GMs ideas. Always give the GM ideas. It's a great idea.
No!
They're trying to change it from just working on Huts to working on everybody.
Oh, that was actually another thing I just thought I was thinking
Oh
of, but
my
I didn't
God.
say. So this is everybody Kane.
This
Species
is-
universal.
No.
This is just straight up cocaine.
No. Before this
Yes.
goes any further fucking wrong,
You're
want to try
welcome,
and go-
Gray.
God damn it, you idiots. Do we want to try and go in through the front door or through the skiff garage? Yeah, just tell them how to make Hurricane out of our bones next, why don't you?
Well, wherever the entrance is.
Well,
The
it's
entrance
in the
is-
top right is the actual entrance, because it says entry code. I'm just thinking if there's a giant skiff garage.
No, ignore. Yeah, the skiff garage. In this case, the skiff garage will be the entrance.
Alright.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So, actually coming in from that square. Okay, fair
Yeah.
Alright, so at least we kind of have an idea of the place. We probably should hang out and check the drug lab first. We probably should also. Oh my god, Jar, why are you so big?
Jar, what are you doing?
He's taken the drugs. It's too late for him now.
Godzilla mode engaged.
I was about to say, especially with those eyes, holy shit.
Yeah, Jar mad.
But, we
Somebody
probably
please
should
shrink it
check
down
out.
to the proper size.
We probably should
Alright,
check some
who's
things
doing that for me?
out. We also probably want to, if we're going to stealth this up, not only roll stealth rolls, but possibly computers checks to deal with the
Security,
cameras.
yes. That's what I was
Um,
planning on. I'm going to be doing stealth and computer rolls on their security.
Gray. What
Would really
the
love to
hell?
help you with that, but I can't.
Gray. Depending, there are actual more in-depth rules for slicing, slicing encounters.
Oh yeah.
Where would it be?
In the special modifications.
Where's the slicing encounters under?
It's page 86 of special modifications. It's probably a bit too late to
Yeah. for me
mention
to read
this
it up,
now?
Yeah. I'll read it up for next time.
Yeah, but they recommend that this be something for something more big rather than just looking up information for one thing. But yeah,
Actually, I'm trying to. What I would like to do with this one, the first one I want is to basically get a hold of the cameras, and
Yeah.
create a loop.
not even creating a loop. The first time that I want to do is I want to infiltrate the network and get a hold of the cameras so that I can watch them, see what they're seeing, sort of thing. First.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing that I want to do with them, the second time I'm going to go in, I want to basically take control of the damn things and then create a loop. And the third thing that I wanted to do was see what the security was like for turrets and stuff like that, and whether I could take over them.
All right. So it's going to be
That's 3 different things, unless
Yeah.
you want to roll them all at once.
No, we're doing separate. Okay, to access the system, it's going to be hard. I'm going to upgrade 1. So that's 3 dice, 1 upgrade.
Hard?
Yep.
Alright. Am I going to get any blue dice from help?
Yeah.
Awesome. So here's a blue dice. There we go.
Ooch.
I don't
Uh,
succeed.
No,
So
you just-
basically nothing happens.
He just got bounced out.
Well, you didn't despair, so.
Yeah.
There's
and
no
he-
despair and no threat, so it didn't even ping them, but just didn't work.
You'd have another go, but it would be an increase of difficulty.
Alright.
So I'll spend another dark side, and it'll be 2 red.
I'm gonna spend a white side. Alright, so 2 red and 1 purple, or...
Yep.
Alright. Ah. What is with these
Guys.
friggin' despairs? I have not rolled one single...
Fuck.
Oh, did you add a blue die?
It's not gonna help.
No.
Help and despair.
Yeah, but we could get more stuff. Nope.
No.
God fucking damn it. Right.
You're into the
okay.
system.
So, I managed to see what they're seeing, but that just gave them one hell of a... Alarms basically go up.
Yep. Weapon systems are online. Everything's kind of going combat mode, so turrets and stuff like that are going into autonomous mode.
You know what I'm going to
See
say
what they
about this?
Yep.
No, you know what I'm going to say about this? We can go. We have. I think we should just wait a day for the for the things to go down, huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You can wait until the actual systems drop a little bit, but it's still
Too
going to
late
be.
to retire. To
Yeah,
retire
I
from
We're totally super great at actually. Oh my god.
Well, I keep rolling friggin'.
Yeah, no, it happens, but still, like, oh man.
I'm surprised there aren't very many secret rooms and stuff like that.
Well, there is a secret.
Oh,
corridor.
there's a hidden corridor,
Well, we,
but yeah.
we don't quite know because I mean, like, there's stuff that's in the actual plans and there's stuff that's in the hidden plan. Actually, never mind. That Triumph should have probably gotten everything.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
I'm
brain
sure Grey will
fart.
tell us if we actually encounter anything of actual worth that's not on the map.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well, let's. We can only lollygag too long and fuck up too much before we need to just outright start it. So,
Yeah. My one observation is perhaps no. Well, no, I would say we should wait, try and learn guard routines, but the despairs kind of fuck that because I'm on high alert now anyway.
How about we rent a cargo ship and just crash it into this place?
I think renting would cost more than any of us have, and also, what the fuck?
Not to
At
mention
this
something
point-
broke.
Our
So,
good guy Ness is being rewarded with despairs.
Yes. However, it just means we have more of a challenge and maybe more XP because the dice hate us.
like tread upon our prey we steal.
Okay, so
Oh god.
It's
So-
an opera reference.
Yes, I know what it is. I'm just saying. Oh god.
I'm gonna make a perception test just to check out the place with my own eyes rather than the outside of the place with my own eyes rather than just.
Well,
Oh,
we
sorry,
did
use
see.
electronics.
Ray,
Yep.
since I did actually succeed, I should have seen seen what they were doing, including where their computer rooms are and stuff like that, right?
Yep. Well, the computer rooms are kind of like in the droid assembly area.
Droid assembly area.
Well, it
Where's
says
that?
disassembly, just below the drug lab.
Okay,
Oh,
right
what
next
is-
to the drug lab. All right,
what is
so
the
it's
droid?
basically there.
The fact that
What
the
is it?
drug lab and then the computer room's droid assembly area is so close to like just the front door is kind of weird to me, but
Well,
It's not a big place. He hasn't really got much room to hide stuff.
Well, what I was thinking was more along the lines of well, we not only did that, but we got pretty good information on intel on what their scramble pattern would be.
Yep.
Yes, we're about to walk into it and get a very apt description of what their combat strategy is like.
I was actually about to ask, how much in way of defenses are there? I mean, we want to try to sneak in, but like, if nothing else, if their defenses are light enough, we can just blast them.
What do
Not
the
only
droids
that, but
look
we
like?
should be so that should actually, since I have a full camera view of their entire thing, since I did succeed,
Yep.
even if I alarmed them, I should see where they are on the map.
Yeah. So, one second while I get the combat tracker up. Delete off the old stuff. Zero everything out. Don't need Raro anymore.
All right.
There's Dealer.
I will be right back.
All right.
He's leaving us forever.
What?
I think.
Nate's
We've
choosing this
established here.
opportunity to abandon ship.
Yeah. I think what we've established here is if we ever do anything like this again, we just go loud. Because, my god, there is no way we could bungle a normal combat track like we bungled the stealth track so far.
So, are these droids like normal droids, or
They're like old custom models. They seem to have been refitted. These are groups of 4, so it's about 20 droids and a hut.
we're gonna die?
20 droids. There's one in the drug lab, one in the computer lab, one patrolling the bottom hallway, one patrolling right outside the throne room, and one in the entry corridor.
And the hut's up
Whoa.
in the front room.
And the hut on the throne, yes.
Yeah. Choose a hut.
Alright, so... Just thinking, what can we do? I can try... So, we're not going to be just letting the heat die down for a day or anything like that?
I don't
No?
think, to be honest, given the scale of how badly we fucked it up, we can do that.
Yeah, this
Alright.
guy's on high alert.
If we'd have just done threats, I'd go for that, but I don't think Gray's going to give us the opportunity on a despair.
No. Alright, so...
Well, he
Huh?
can, but he'll bring in more security.
Yeah, that's
oh,
what I
yeah,
was
that's the
gonna
other.
Yeah, because now he knows like people are actively trying to do stuff to him. So
Well,
like at this
what
point,
I was planning on, what I was thinking was instead of going through the drug lab, we'd go through the computer lab, kill the ones that are in there, fortify the place up a little bit, and then I'd do I'd try to take over their turrets and stuff like that from inside the computer lab.
Oh, the droid disassembly then.
Yes. Well, that's where the
are the-
computers are.
well, actually, a better question: are there any auto turrets in this place, or is it just like the droids?
No auto turrets you can see.
Okay, so we
no
can't
auto
see any,
turrets.
but it's not that there aren't any. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to get in there and then see what left of the security there is. So if we can sneak in there and take out the droids group 2XS2.
Oh, it should be
What about the
2XL.
guys?
Oh no, 2XS
about
is right,
the-
yeah.
Dealer
What about the
2X.
guys literally by the front door? They should be
Yeah.
able to see us sneaking in.
Well, it's dealer 2XS2.
Had to get a bit of a Shadowrun reference in there.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we do need... There should be a way in through right here, it looks like. So basically a stealth check to get into the room, Gary?
Yep. Well, it's probably a computer check to hack the door to open the lab. Only be average
So-
difficulty though.
So, hack the lab door?
Well, and hack the
Average?
door to the palace. You're not even in the palace yet.
Okay, so
Died.
Yeah,
average?
we're outside.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
so
average.
that's like that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You can try again. You can get a couple of boost die on it. I'm not going to upgrade this one. No despairs, so you probably don't know you're out there.
Don't say that.
It-
Oh, okay.
I just like the idea that you try like skillfully hacking it, doesn't work. You just get angry and just punch it, and it just like.
What's
I'm beginning to see
perfectly-
my father's. I'm beginning to see my father's point on redneck hacking. I don't even know what the hell a redneck is.
It's an alien, isn't it? Of some form?
Alien.
Anyway, so doors popped.
Yeah. Inside is wonderful hutty darkness.
Sorry?
Wonderful hutty darkness. It's a well lit. It's a
Hut
well lit
darkness.
room. Yeah.
So stealth checks. Difficulty.
Going to be one red, one purple. Because they
Wait,
know
why
you
is
come.
why is the robot character sheet open?
What's it?
I've got the robot's character sheet open in front of me.
Really? I don't.
That's all
I
right.
do.
That.
Are you hacking the game again?
Apparently.
Did you share with them, Gray?
I can't share with one person. I can only share with everyone.
Oh, this
yeah.
thing.
Strange.
Alright,
Alright,
everyone,
so-
get your stealth die out. This is
I
going to
can't
be
even share those. You should be able to see that.
Huh.
That's
I saw
very
it.
strange.
Wow. There was me thinking I was going to have a hard time, and then I just saw Jar's pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difficulty?
One
One
red,
red,
one purple.
One red, one purple.
Look, I'm dressed up like a wrestler, so lots of bright neon colors and.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, fuck!
What the
I'm the
You!
I'm the only one that's succeeded so far without a.
Well, I
Guys,
got enough successes for
Hang
us
on.
to actually
Okay.
pass, just with all
Okay,
of us.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 excess successes to counter 2 failures. So yes, we have.
You've
Is it
snuck
two
in.
Yeah, so we are good for that, and we have an excess of advantages too.
But we have
I'll-
two despairs
but we have-
and one triumph.
So
Two
does this
dis-
triumph cancel out one of the despairs?
No, they are separate.
That's never how that works.
So something has gone very well. So you've snuck in.
Great. I'd like to propose that whatever bullshit you spring on the party doesn't happen to me. 'Cause I'm the only one that had a straight up success.
Okay, so the way that this kind of reads is that a triumph can be used to completely distract the opponent, such that we can drop all pretenses of stealth, or possibly. But the despair, each one cause the character to leave behind some evidence of passing. That's just a suggestion. Again, both of those are suggestions. It's whatever we feel like.
Well, that's actually really bad for us because we're trying to do this without leaving things behind.
That's what happens when we despair.
Yeah.
Oh, flip.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
What?
You've got some real feedback off your mic.
Oh, really? Sorry about that.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, you've snuck in. But
Yeah,
maybe
with the triumph, let's just say that they that dealer bots 2 was moved over someplace else. With the triumph,
okay,
I mean.
yeah.
So they're actually out of the room.
But I'm
so
going to
I
say
have
you've probably
access
left
to
your
the computers
phone.
in here, right?
Yeah.
Is it the despairs might be once you or people? How many people are going in with you? Would you like me in there with you? Because I'm the other computers person.
Sure.
I don't know. Let's see. One of the suggestions I was about to make is that double despair could be that you tripped an alarm while you're in the room.
Good job.
Yeah. And also, you're probably going to have just left your faces on the whatever security systems there.
Well, one of the things I was going to be doing when I left was hack the security system and wipe it, so that doesn't bother me at all.
You left your business card by mistake.
Yeah, or this is it's something that's not on the server
that's
because of
just
the
it.
despair.
The thing that I was going to be doing in here was I was going to literally be turning off the security system. That was why I wanted to sneak in.
Yeah, but the despair has to stick, so...
Yeah, so I'm trying to think. Maybe we just left behind some biological stuff. I cut myself and there's blood on the floor that I didn't notice.
Yeah, or it's a photo in an offline storage system. So one security camera that's not on the grid. That's just looking at the front door. It just kind of takes photographs and stores them. You have to manually open it, so there's no way you'll know about it.
That
Anyway,
would actually be a pretty good one.
Yeah, you've left some images of you there.
Not of me, though.
Well, no, not everyone. It's a despair.
Yeah.
Especially
I
with
know.
two despairs.
With the triumph, though, I'm willing to say it's a very good action shot. You know, if you
So-
guys entering the building, you look cool while doing it.
Look cool and competent, despite us not being.
Well.
Well, fuck. Oh man, especially since I'm a really well-known person, I guess.
Do we need to roll for?
I think this is the
Initiative
point
at
we're
this
going to
point?
go to initiative. Yeah.
Okay. Would it be cool or vigilance? Since we kind of were expecting a fight, but we didn't quite expect to get tripped up.
Yes. I'm not sure.
Well, honestly, I'd say cool, since we
Yeah.
were really expecting it.
And vigilance for them, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ooh, what am I doing?
Okay.
Right.
why does it keep not giving me a friggin' when I roll initiative through the initiative
It's
button?
bugged for some reason.
Yeah. So
Oh,
okay,
it's not giving me one either, to be fair.
initiative. So we have a 1.03. We have a 2.01. We have a 1.02.
A 1.13.
1.13. I'm going to spend a strain to upgrade this, so that's another 2.01.
And that should be it.
Yeah, and that'll be it.
Alright, so let's roll my guys.
Hack.
Jesus.
Minion groups.
Oh, that's true. Oh wait, these are minion groups, so there's like 5 dealers in every group.
4.
Yeah, he just said that.
4. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that.
So yeah, guys, I'm thinking about rolling up my next character.
I think that I think that's 2.11. So that dealer group goes first.
Those 4.1 or 4.01's obviously going first.
They're rolling
Yeah.
well. That's one thing minion groups are very good for. Whoa.
Yeah, you've gotten two triumphs in those rolls.
And last but not
They don't
least,
do anything.
Yeah, I'm saying there was 2 triumphs in those rolls, and I'm really grateful that he got them there.
Yeah, you'll get them also in the combat rolls, don't worry.
why is that not
What's
going?
that?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either. And where's Bob gone? Did I not add him to the combat tracker? Oh no, I did. There he is. So, I hope you guys like ambushes.
Well, no.
Right, who shall I start with?
Not me. I passed my stealth roll.
I'm going to start with number 1. These guys are going to start moving, so he's going to spend both manoeuvres to move up to here. Luckily, where you are, it's going to be quite hard for them to catch up with you. Although this guy can probably see. Is Zex staying in the corridor, or is he moving?
Let's see. Probably gonna move. Where?
Nope, you stand outside.
You stand in the entryway, just staying around, looking cool.
Yeah,
No, there we go.
I'll probably go in with everybody else. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that no sense in me being outside by myself.
So this guy will move to here. Because at the moment you still pass the stealth check, I'm saying.
Yeah.
But these guys are on patrol. Right. First guy,
Fair
first one of you.
Can I? We're at the computers, all right?
Yep.
So think I can try to get access to the system?
Yeah.
Mind if I go first then? Try?
I have no problem with it. But
Yep.
Rock on.
Alright. Here's attempting to get access to the system from the inside. Gray? Difficulty?
one red, one purple.
Alright. Straight up success.
You are in the system.
Alright. That means that I've got access, so I think that's my turn, basically.
Yeah.
Yep. Wait, can we see the guys that are behind us?
You probably know where they are.
But they haven't spotted us yet.
No, but they will probably next turn.
Remember, I still have full camera view, so I think I do have that on my hacking tools.
Yeah, so you can see that they're probably going to find you next turn though.